it has to be on stage for me to be like, all right, that was okay. Yeah, so right now I'm going off my camera meal by meal, and what things that I'm looking for one, condition throughout all body parts, where for me usually my abs start to get a little blurry first if I'm feeding too high or too much fluid. So I'm looking at that, but I'm also looking at fullness. So I know once I'm getting close to this 234 mark, and I'll start seeing more lines in my chest, everything's pushing against the skin more. My traps will come to life more too, so I'll see more roundness there in detail as well. So I'm looking for those shots to fill in without starting to go too far to where I see too much blurring in my physique as well. So it's the balance to strike. So right now it's like 3:30. I'm about to have meal 3, and based on my previous meals, I kind of know where to make the adjustments now. My weight's not moving up as quickly, so now it needs to put in a little bit more food. My meals are also getting really condensed down so I can keep my waist really small. So that's something else that I'm looking for in these visuals as well. So just trying to balance the full picture of being as full as possible, as hard as possible, and keeping a small waist. So on show day, when I feel in a meal that works really well and that sits easy, I'll just keep repeating it, and it makes it very easy to make adjustments because you basically have like 4 ingredients here, like a little bit of whey, it's a small amount, but really cream of rice, raisins, and peanut butter. So I can alter my fats and carbs. So I'm pushing the carbs up a little bit because my weight's not moving up. My fluids are exact same as they were yesterday, so I haven't need to make that adjustment yet. But I count fluids with the meal. Usually I have 8 ounces of water with each meal. So when making cream of rice, that 8 ounce of water, instead of drinking it, I use it to make the cream of rice with. So I always account for the fluids in making it, especially once you do have to start manipulating water. If you're not accounting for that, you easily could have too much fluids. So it's something to measure out, especially on show day.
John's getting his top coat, bronzer.
Yeah, final coat of tan, put the bronzer on. So I'm dark and I am stage ready. Just go back, relax some more at the Airbnb, and come back tonight. So competing in the Open Olympia, the impact for just my career as a bodybuilder, I think finally puts the flag in the mountaintop for me. There was one point when I thought, doing a few Olympias in 212, like if I was to walk away right now, like would I be content with what I've done? And I would have said yes, but I think looking back on that answer now, retrospectively, not knowing what could be done in the Open, I think there would have been a question mark there. When you're in those moments, it's hard to really know what that future holds. But now that I'm sitting here show day, about to walk in the Open Olympia, which is really exciting just to think about, me just saying that out loud. Now I know that I feel like I could walk away from this Olympia knowing that I did the Open and that I made it to the top in the bodybuilding ranks, and there's only 15 of us this year, so even if I'm 15th, I'm still top 15 in the world for 2024, which is a hell of an accomplishment. However, I think there's still a lot more to give with my physique that I've seen this past year growing from 212 to Open. It's been so rapid and a large physique change that I know I have more to bring to stage, and want to really still see out what my best version is. What this means for my legacy as an educator, I think it further validates everything that I've tried to teach. For one, I've been known for bringing good stage lean condition, but there's nothing like reaching open bodybuilding stage and being one of the most muscular individuals as well. I feel like that was always a limitation to validate what I do in J3U was that I wasn't in the open. So now that I've reached the top of like in condition and muscularity, I feel like it opens up what J3U could be for anyone trying to reach the upper echelon of the bodybuilding ranks. So I think just the open's done a lot for me business-wise, but also just from a self-satisfaction point of view as well. And just hours away, and I can't wait to see what that looks like. Shit.
Yeah. Up to the left.
Yep.
Right.
We'll take care of it, as always.
I'm Lindsay. Nice to meet you.
Have fun up there. You know I will.
Yeah, I know you want. You're going to be the one smiling.
Yeah. At least you look good doing it.
We're complaining about our back,
All right, we're at pre-judge. It's Friday night. Headed backstage, gonna relax for a while because we probably have a few hours to go. We're gonna go out there and give it hell and have a blast of a time.
Gangsta leaning, night ring, red eyes, no visine. I'm loped out on the drink, hard shoes on my jeans, riding jeans with the wings, yellow bone on my team.
Thank you, John. Please welcome your next competitor from Miramar, Florida,
John Jewett, John De La Rosa, Brandon, and William. William and John De La Rosa switch. Gentlemen, stay in your box and hit a front double bicep. Front lat spread. Side chest. Back double bicep. Back lat spread. Side tricep. Abdominals and thighs. Your favorite most muscular. Relax. Brandon and John Julett switch. Front double bicep. Front lat spread. Side chest. Back double bicep. Back lat spread. Side tricep. Abdominals and thighs. Your favorite most muscular. Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line, please.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. Yeah, really. I felt great posing out there. It's in call it, so.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
You have to stand next to him. Fucking awesome.
I know. I can't wait to see how it actually looks. Like, I already got a glimpse of my phone. I'm like, oh man, this is exciting.
Great job.
Yeah, no, it was awesome posing out there. It's so exciting. The second call out, so I can't. I'm always the humble bragger of like, how am I gonna do? But it's it felt great. Yeah, amazing. We'll just see what happens in finals, right?
Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, no, better than I hoped.
Yeah, no, it was fantastic.
Dialed, you win.
I got backstage, I was like, pumping up, like, oh, I'm on.
Yeah.
And when you see it, you're like, yes, let's walk out there and do it.
Got it. This is it. This is what I was aiming for.
Yeah.
It was by far the best. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And even like just leading up to it, it's like you just nailed it. Like that looked better than any of the stuff you had.
Man, I went back there, like, hey, you need to glaze up. We were going on in like 20 minutes. I'm like, oh shit. Where's the bathroom? Like, way over there. Like, I had to run around, and pretty much we got straight to it. No sitting around at all. So,
Which is good.
Which I like.
Last couple of years or spray.
I used theirs. Yeah, because I saw what they're putting on. I'm like, oh, that actually looks pretty good.
Yeah. They did a really good job.
It looked fantastic. You walked out and it was like fantastic.
Literally nothing.
Yeah, I felt that we were drying up a little bit. They reapplied it, and so it was good.
And you weren't like overly sweating, like, Martin and them had to go like dab off.
Yeah.
You're as cool as a cucumber.
It was
Sam.
hot,
Like,
man. It was hot. I'm so happy.
So like show part of it. What more could you ask for, man? That was first.
I just wanted to beat a couple guys. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Well, you definitely did that.
Yep.
We'll see. See how finals
And
goes.
you were up there with big company too, Brandon and
good guys.
I think the ropes are ever right. So
Going down.
We might get in. We don't know.
Oh, well, he was like talking after the Open, the women, and he was like, we got prejudging to do for the men's Open. I was like, Renee, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
I thought we were doing wellness, and then...
Yeah, I thought we were going through
I thought
like
so too.
212.
I thought we were at the end.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And they told us, like, you don't need to show up, like, anytime before 8, if that. I'm like, damn, good thing we came at 8, right? So.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
Yeah, no, but it's perfect time.
Can you imagine them calling that on the live stream and being like, fuck?
Yeah, I know. No, it was perfect timing. That's how I like to do it, you know. Back to Airbnb. Back to our. All right, back to our Airbnb. It's still a lot to take in coming off stage, and I'm so excited. Like I didn't know how it would go. I figure hopefully I might be in the third call out maybe, but to be in the second call out is so awesome, and I'm just excited. The pics I have seen, the main thing I wanted out of this, like I mentioned before, is that I want to make sure I hit my standard. I'm conditioned. I look like I nailed my peak, and I think I delivered on that from what I have seen so far. So that's already success for me. To now being the second call out is just, even better, and frosting on the cake, so to say. But anyway, we'll shut off here, guys. Another night, and then we'll have finals, and we'll see how it goes. Show day 2. So last night before bed, I just put in a pretty big meal and enough fluids as I could, because I held my body weight a little lower throughout the day, and just to try not to have as big of a drop tonight. So I'm down a couple pounds lighter than usual. So just gonna eat a little bit more in the morning and just kind of go meal by meal today and make sure I get my weight back up to what I was in pre-judging, which was right around 233. And I thought that was like a solid look. Like I wouldn't change anything about it. So I just need to make sure like I have food and fluids that land me there, which I should get a couple meals in and be there. Then we just restrict fluids a little bit and ride that into finals. So the rest of the day is really just sit around and wait. I have one tan to do, and just relax until it's finals time. So just been reviewing the contest picks from last night. So they had pre-judging post, and what I want to look through is just where I can still improve to finals. So I have my comparison photos, and then also just individuals, but really want to look at is my comparisons to see like where I'm giving up ground. My condition was really good. I think the level of fullness couldn't even really be improved upon either. It just comes down to probably more size over time. I think you see that in my front shots is where I give up ground, just in needing more quad, more delt, more arm. So not much I can change that, but I do look at posing as well. And I've gone back and forth like a front lat spread with kicking out one of my legs. And it does give me just more, take up more surface area on stage, more X-frames. So I think I'll switch that in finals. Then even on my side try, I wasn't fully opening up this outside shoulder enough. So just some slight adjustments there I think that I can make. I think the rest of the pose is really solid. So that's part of the day. Is just the nice thing with the 2-day show is I can review these photos and make some adjustments along the way since they come out pretty quick. Other things just for today is my body weight with this last meal I had. 100 grams of carbs, 40 grams of protein, 15 grams of fat. I came up 1 pound. And I've been doing my fluids exactly the same as yesterday. So I do 8 ounces with the meal, 35 ounces between. So how I toggle my weight, and the challenge is, this is the most challenging show to do it for because it's a PM show and it's a 2-day show. So based on my last data I had from yesterday, I can have a good starting point of how much food and fluid brings my weight up X amount. Basically, I need to go from this like 230, 231 I woke up at and move up to 233, then hold it there to the show. And that's kind of what was yesterday. So this last meal I had brought me up exactly 1 pound. So I can repeat that meal based on the data, and it should bring me up another 1 pound, so closer to that 233. We'll assess then, and if I'm there, cool. I can probably then dial back the meal and fluids a little bit and start holding there. Then the next meal, make the next adjustment. If it maintained my body weight, then I just repeat that meal and fluids. It's as simple as that. The 2-day show can be a challenge though. If you have someone that's doing more drastic water cutting or using diuretics, they might wake up and start retaining fluid throughout the day where they have to get even more restrictive, but the framework is still the same. You would eat and have enough fluids to bring you up to your weight and then hold there into the show. So that's what I'm reviewing today. I look at my current photos, I compare back to the previous day, house fullness and hardness, and definitely today, I look even harder. So it should be awesome on stage. I think I might be able to come fuller because of that. So I think some of that is also just resting all day yesterday, even though I post some, but dropping off some leg fatigue. So that's the process I'll keep going through today. That elbow. This arm has to be like way more forward, and that arm has to be down.
It's just too awkward to get into.
I don't have the mobility to do it.
I would just cut that out then and do something else.
Still need more time. Then turn around. Huh?
Now see how it looks.
Okay. I'm good with it. Done deal. I'll do it one more time back there and be backstage. Final coat put on for tonight, so looks really dark. I think the color is actually better tonight than it is for prejudging. So we don't have a lot of time. Realize we have to be backstage in 6:30, so that's only in an hour and a half, and then finals will be here. So run back over to the Airbnb, get a meal to bring backstage, and just go over there and chill till finals. We're at the finals. I am departing with Renee. Y'all are going up to like the nosebleeds, unfortunately, but I'll head backstage and we're just gonna chill out. And I'm ready. I'm excited. Got my routine together, put together last minute. Did I? Just kidding. Okay, I might have. But it'll be great. I'm pumped up for this. Can't wait for tonight. I'm gonna give it all I can. No show. Yeah.
You ready, Bob? Gentlemen, can you hear me? Front double bicep. Quarter turn right. Back double bicep. Quarter turn. And face front. Gentlemen, off to the diagonals, please.
All right, let's have your next 5 Olympians on the center line.
6, John De La Rosa. 7, Brandon. 9, Akeem. 13, William. Brandon and John De La Rosa switch. William and Akeem switch. John Gillette and William switch. Front double bicep. Front lat spread. Side chest. Back double bicep. Back lat spread. Side tricep. Abdominals and thighs. Your favorite, most muscular. Akeem and John Juliet switch. Akeem and Raphael switch. Front double bicep. Front lat spread. Side chest. Back double bicep. Back lat spread. Side tricep. Abdominals and thighs. Your favorite, most muscular. Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line. Competitor 2, Theo. 11, Mohammed.
Here, wait. Thanks. Deal.
How you feeling, dude?
Did what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks incredible, man. Like, I mean, it's
Just
harder than last
nail the peak and bring my best, and that's what I did. So the placings
two nights in a row.
Yeah.
You did 2 nights in a row.
It was probably like 11th or 12th-ish, which still good, solid. So yeah, but I will do more and come back.
That's what you do, man.
Really want to do my routine, damn it.
Oh, that's what.
It's like
That's actually.
Yeah.
Do it right here. That's actually
Okay.
what I was most disappointed about.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about top 10. I was like, I want to fucking see the routine.
Yeah, I
up
know.
there.
It's cool to do it, so
Yeah.
I'll save it. I'll save it for a year. Yeah.
He literally put it together like
Yesterday?
today.
Visualizing, okay, it's good.
Was there a splits involved?
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Those
So it's not
handstand
judge your routine out.
What was the ones that the single arm push-ups at the fitness girls?
Yeah, I was like, if this didn't work out, I'll do like, some b-boying or breakdancing Olympics. So, but yeah, I appreciate y'all coming out. Of course. It's huge.
I appreciate you having us out.
I heard y'all screaming in the nosebleeds.
I'm sure you
Okay,
did.
maybe I didn't hear it.
Okay, I was gonna say like, but we fucking were.
But
we were.
I know they're up there.
Scream like a little girl.
Yeah. Based on that's how it looks.
Yeah, no, it's just
There's like that haze up there. I'm like, geez,
Yeah.
it's a long time up there.
It's so far away.
Yeah. Did y'all even see?
Yeah.
I didn't zoom in on my phone.
Yeah. Those are like surprisingly close for being on the like fourth floor.
Brand new iPhone.
Yeah. No, I felt really sharp. So.
Yes.
Top 10 and a half, really. Now, we're not giving those three.
Yeah.
We're not giving those 3 or 4 spots away.
Well, I'll have everyone know that his mom already told the entire retirement home that he won the Mr. Olympia.
No, it was the Mr. Olympics is what she said.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, that's like
You
Arnold
won,
when he called his mom. He was like, "Hey, I already won." You know?
I walked in the hotel today with a laughter on, and a guy ran up to me. How'd you do today? I was like,
You should have said, "I won."
I won.
I won.
second I got done.
Winning every day. Yeah. So at the retirement home,
You're a
I
winner.
am the champion.
And you can't tell her otherwise,
No.
because she won't remember.
That's what we need to do the routine.
Do the routine there.
Whoa.
You have you had
My mom's steak is going up.
Yeah.
Old ladies might break out the dollar bills, so that could be very profitable.
Weird for y'all. There's a heavy fish that was hot and it was melting.
He wanted to take a photo. I know. He would have been like, okay. It would have been over.
Just like fish inside and outside. Straight up fish.
And then can I get the yellow tail carpaccio?
To bring home because our bag was already 50 pounds.
And then the Mexican,
Like that we
a
brought
half.
I'm not.
It's good. It's like really fresh.
Oh God.
Got a lemon salmon roll, then also a dragon roll with eel on it. They brought a yellowtail roll. We didn't order a yellowtail roll, but we kept it anyway. Have some more nigiri coming. I'm not starving hungry, so just eating a few things, enjoying it. So finals is done, and looks like we fell right outside of the top 10. Of course, when the video's out, we'll probably know the exact placings, but right now I don't quite know. Likely I was 11th or 12th, but the main thing, like for me in this, is just having my open debut, just seeing how I really compare amongst, I say the best in the world, but I guess it makes me kind of also one of the best in the world too, which is cool. I, shot for shot to go through some of these poses, I realized that I can really hang in certain areas, which is awesome to see. And the big thing with success for a debut in the Open Olympia was to walk away and, like I mentioned, just have stage picks that I'm proud of. A look knowing absolutely hands down it was my best ever, that if I was to never do another show, I could look back at these picks and always be proud. And I've seen the stage picks. I truly can say that I met my own standard, and that was the expectation that I really wanted to hit for myself, to be conditioned, to pose well, and then have also that muscularity that I've gained all year to really be displayed. And I think I did achieve that. So this open debut was a success for me. I would have loved to been in the top 10. I thought it might happen. So I would be lying to say that it was a little disappointing coming off stage, knowing that I didn't make that top 10, but either way, 11th, 12th, it's still amongst one of the best, and I'm proud of what I brought, and that's what really matters. And so this first Olympia really just sets the standard of where I'm at, and seeing the comparisons, I know areas that I'm going to need to improve on. I think I'm fairly well balanced, just kind of need to develop more overall and add some more size. So, but from here, now there is an expectation set of placings that I want to improve upon. But at least I can leave this season knowing that I had my success in the Open and I brought something very respectable, and I feel like you can truly now say that I am amongst one of the best open bodybuilders in the world, which is really cool to say. With ending this season, it's a lot different than some of the past that I've had. Some of the past Olympias I've done, I left so dissatisfied with the look I had on stage, or also feeling just kind of maxed out, and that there's limitations still in place of where I can improve. With this one, just with the past year of growth and still doing so many shows, the potential of what it could be with a good solid off season is just really exciting. That there is a lot more to bring, that my ceiling is much higher than what I even thought. So it's exciting again. It actually was starting to lack excitement just doing 212 and knowing that I had these pretty strict, weight limit restrictions to be within. So at the same time, there's a pressure too of like, how much do you really have to push in this? And I, realize that there is risk to what I do, but I also think that I haven't had to take a necessary risk either. So it's exciting either way, and it makes for a much more exciting off season, especially with Renee here wanting to. She loves to grow, loves the off season. So
I'm just ready to have an off season with them.
So it'll be a lot of fun together. 2019, when I was doing that 212 season, my first show, Chicago, I was thinking that if I wasn't in the top 5, that was going to be my sign to just hang it up in 212, because I hadn't really made a lot of progress in the 212 division. And if I could go back to that, John, I would say finish out the 212 season. Could have actually been really productive. I went to Olympia. I got 4th that year in 212. But leaving that Olympia, I felt like I could go win the 212. And I would say to that, John, no, just grow. And now it's time to do the Open. So do I have regrets of what I've done? Absolutely not. I don't believe in having regrets. I think because that's one thing you just can't change. But if there was a time when I would go back, I would say pursue something bigger. And I think that holds for anyone out there, that if you're thinking about your goals and you're limiting yourself, you should dream bigger and chase the bigger version that seems even crazier, the riskier one. I think that's could very well be worth it.
Seeing how much progress he has made in the really short off season that he did have, and then from show to show, has been incredible. If you have been following his journey, you know how incredible it is to see him now on, you know, this Open Olympia stage with this look that he has. So for me, it just makes me really excited to see what he can do with a nice solid chunk of an off season, because I know it can be amazing.
Is there any are there hesitations with you, because you know at this level it like takes even more and more dedication, like throughout, like more restriction, right? Like, do you have any reservations about it?
I don't have any reservations about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that you absolutely love it and you put everything into what you love, you know? I mean, I know what it takes, and I also want to see you reach the highest limit that you possibly can, you know?
And that's why Renee is my wife. It makes a huge difference, and that's one thing, like I ask her, because I consider that. I know how much that I sacrifice in a lot of areas to be able to do this at a higher and higher level, and it does require you to get stricter and stricter. And I also want to think about, like, she's along with this as much as I am, that she's getting out of it what she wants as well, and I'm not taking so much away either. But it's great to have someone that's fully supporting, trying to be my best in what I do. And I think that's a point of it too, that bodybuilding's still making me a best version of myself. Like, I try to put everything into the other areas of my life to improve, like even in our relationship, so I can still bodybuild a high level, but it doesn't take away from other areas. I don't call that balance either, because I mean, what is even balance, right? Like,
this last year has probably been the most unbalanced as far as, you know, bodybuilding, relationship, work, all of it. But at the same time, in a weird way, everything just got better.
It did. It's more honed in, like, for each area of what it needs to be. So it's, you know, it's not having to sacrifice. When I say sacrifice, I don't think sacrifice in areas, but you just get more efficient in how you manage other areas, and you prioritize the really important ones, and the fluff, the frivolous stuff, that stuff is the stuff that gets dropped off. If you're one of my J through U students, coaches, athletes, or whether you're just a fan of just me as a bodybuilder, this is the end of my prep series for now. There'll be other preps, no worries, but I just truly appreciate everyone that invests their time into the education that I give out. And a thing that I love about my journey is sharing it with you, and hoping that you're able to take it and implement it in your own journey or with your athletes and coaches. And I feel like that will be the legacy that at least I hope to leave behind and pass down. So having, you know, I've met people out here at Olympia that come up to me that tell me about J3U and how it's impacted their lives, and it's way beyond what I even thought it would impact people's lives and help them. So that's just another level of purpose and passion that I have that extends beyond my own personal bodybuilding self-satisfaction I get out of it. But just, I love you guys out there that support me, and thank you so much for following the journey along. And I will continue to elevate the industry and hope to bring bodybuilding to another level.